Now, before I get started, I just want to do a quick disclaimer notice. There are a lot of Japanese names in this series. I'm probably going to mess up a couple. I'm sorry.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Will. So, anime. I'm a pretty big fan. And on this channel, I haven't done a ton of anime. I've done movie reviews for Dragonball Super Broly and My Hero Academia Heroes Rising. But I haven't done a series on the channel before. I like to take a look at a series. And over the course of the last couple of years, I've only watched a couple newer animes like My Hero Academia and Seven Deadly Sins. So I knew there was newer stuff out there, and I just haven't had a chance to take a look. I know there's like Fire Force and Dr. Stone, so I kind of put a feeler out there to some friends, asking them like, hey, if you know me well enough, you know the type of anime I usually watch. It's usually follows some plucky, nice, kind protagonist who usually gets into a whole bunch of crap and thrown into a world of crazy stuff, usually has some sort of multicolored hair, super nice, but usually ends up being a badass. And I was like, hey, what should I watch? And I was told to watch Demon Slayer. Now, before I get too much into Demon Slayer as a whole, the story and characters and stuff like that, I do want to give a quick spoiler warning. I will be spoiling some things for characters and reveals and stuff from season 1. So if you haven't watched Demon Slayer yet, please stop this video, go watch another video of mine, and then once you watch Demon Slayer, come back and join me for this little quick review discussion. But if you don't care, hey, let's get started, sort of deal. So, Demon Slayer, for those of you who are unaware, is a story about a boy named Tanjiro who is basically just a really nice kid. He's the sole provider for his family. They live in Japan, and unfortunately for him, this is also around the time when demons roam the earth. And the show can't be called Demon Slayer without, you know, really bad stuff happening to the poor kid. So, unfortunately, his family is massacred by a demon. The only survivors besides himself is his sister Nezuko, who unfortunately also is turned into a demon. So the series focuses on these two characters basically trying to find a way to turn Nezuko back into a human, because she still retains some of her humanity, even though she is a man-eating demon, but she hasn't eaten anybody yet. And he's kind of indoctrinated into a secret society of demon slayers, hence the name. And that's pretty much where the series is. It's about him trying to turn his sister back into a human being, as well as bringing the demon responsible for killing his family to justice. That is the premise of the series, and he encounters a lot of different characters throughout the series. It's only had one season. They haven't actually had a season 2 yet. Season 2 is currently in production. So overall, I really enjoyed the series. I like Tanjiro as a main character. He's a really nice guy, like a lot of shonen male protagonists are in these series. He doesn't really want to hurt. He doesn't really want to fight. He doesn't want to really kill demons. He's really just about protecting his sister. And unfortunately, this is the only way to protect his sister, is by becoming a demon slayer and also keeping demons from killing innocent people and doing the same thing that happened to his family to some other innocent poor soul. He also has super smell, which is very important. He can use the smell ability in order to strike down demons using different breathing techniques, which is a very big thing throughout the series. It allows ordinary human beings the ability to combat demons, because these are just regular people who have been trained to fight demons, and they usually don't do well unless you're one of the protagonists of the series. Along the journey, he encounters other demons, and he has to slay them. He encounters other demon slayers, namely Inosuke and Zunitsu, who are two other main characters in the series. Inosuke I do like. He's very primal of a character. He's not really refined like the other characters on the series. He chooses to fight very brutally without any real regard for his own safety. He is comical because of how much he is not refined human being like the other characters that are traveling together. He wears a boar head, which is cool. In terms of, it's a striking character design, which I really enjoy. He looks weird without the helmet, without the boar's head on, so I'm glad he just sticks with the boar head a lot. Zenitsu is another character who is kind of a lech. He's kind of a coward. Only when he's awake. When he passes out from screaming, and he screams, He screams a lot. So much screaming. But he's a really cool character in terms of how when he's awake, he's scared, he's screaming a lot, he's a coward. Which towards the end of season 1, he actually kind of gets beyond that a little bit. But when he passes out, he becomes like a awesome swordsman. It's kind of like drunken boxing. If you've ever seen someone drunken boxing, there's been a few movies with Jackie Chan where he's done drunken boxing. Rock Lee and Naruto is another character who uses drunken boxing. It's basically when they get intoxicated, they become like unstoppable, and that's kind of what I felt like when watching Zunitsu as a character. When he would pass out, he just becomes a badass. So the characters on the show are very relatable. Like most animes similar to this, there are a lot of characters that people gravitate, not necessarily the main protagonist. The whole goal of the series, like I said earlier, is to try to find a cure for Nezuko because she is a demon, but she has found a way to maintain her humanity, and she basically just goes into long sleeps instead of feeding off of humans in order to regain her strength. So I like that sort of aspect of the character, and also she's more comedy relief than anything else because she just is in a box. In the world of Demon Slayer, demons can be killed by three main means: decapitation by a weapon that is made from a metal called sunsteel, being outside in the sun, which kind of makes them more seem like vampires and demons, or if they're injected with a poison made from a certain flower that is poisonous to demons. So the main baddie of the series, besides a couple random demons here and there, is a character by the name of Muzan. He is technically the person that attacked and killed Tanjiro and Nezuko's family, as well as turned Nezuko into a demon. With Muzan, we only get a few snippets within season 1 of his terrifying power, and hopefully he'll become more of a main villain towards like season 2 and 3 and stuff like that. But in terms of like the first season, it's really kind of a monster of the week type thing that Tanjiro and his friends encounter throughout the entire season. Like I said, I really do enjoy the series so far. The action in the series looks amazing. I love the animation style. The characters are very relatable. There is something that has been picking away at me a little bit once I initially watched season 1. This feels very reminiscent of another anime called Bleach. If you've never seen Bleach, it's another guy, kid, teenager whose family is attacked by a hollow, which is like an evil spirit or a demon, whatever you want to call it. And he's kind of indoctrinated into the secret society of not demon slayers, but they're soul reapers. There's a lot of similarities, which isn't a bad thing, because I really like Bleach. I actually did a cosplay for Bleach years ago. I'll probably put a picture right here. But I did a cosplay of Bleach because I did like that anime too. And so that's probably why I gravitated to Demon Slayer, or I got into Demon Slayer very easily because a lot of similarities between Bleach and Demon Slayer. And this is kind of like the new Bleach of this generation. They're two totally different stories. But to me, there are just a lot of similarities, which is not a bad thing. I just wanted to kind of point that out. I don't know if anybody else has actually noticed that or if it's just me. But I really do like Demon Slayer. I think it's a pretty awesome anime. I'm very much looking forward to season 2. Yeah, I mean they even have captains. There's a Gotei 13 from Bleach, and there's even the Hashira in Demon Slayer. I mean, come on, guys, it's very similar to each other. There's a lot of great action in the series. There's a lot of great comedy as well. I think the characters interplay with each other very well. I do like Tanjiro. I think he's a really good main protagonist, but there's a lot of arguments for people who really gravitate towards Inosuke or Zunitsu as well. I think all three of them, I'm very excited to see what season 2 brings for them. It looks like we get a nice little tease / cliffhanger towards the end of season 1 about where their journey is going to take them. There's about 4 or 5 arcs in season 1. It's only about 25 episodes. Highly recommend checking out Demon Slayer, especially, we're in October, we're in spooky season. So, never hurts to watch a series about demons, I guess. But overall, like I said, I would check out Demon Slayer if I was you. I'm very much looking forward to season 2. So, those are just some of my general thoughts on season 1 of Demon Slayer. Have you seen it? you know, if you are a fan of Demon Slayer, what are some of your favorite episodes? What are some of your favorite characters? Comment down below, let me know. If you've got any other anime suggestions for me, please. I'm looking to do more anime on my channel. Like I said, I've done My Hero, I've done Dragon Ball Super, Demon Slayer is the newest one I'm doing. I'll probably check out stuff like Fire Force or Dr. Stone maybe eventually. I should do something for Seven Deadly Sins because I've actually watched all the episodes from Netflix on there, and I really like that series a lot as well. But if there's other anime type series you want me to check out, even stuff like Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, stuff like that. I've grown up on anime since middle school. High school kind of blew up for me. College definitely blew up for me. I'd love to do more content. Let me know if that's something that interests you. I'd love to do that. And give me suggestions in the comments down below. As always with all of my videos, thank you so much for watching them. I really do appreciate it. Almost at 200. It's October. It's Halloween. It's my birthday month. You know, I'm trying to do more supernatural type stuff this month. I've got a couple other movie reviews and retro reviews I'm hoping to do before the end of the month. So please, stick with me, subscribe to the channel, like, share, all that fun stuff. And as always, until next time, I'll catch you later. Hey, thanks for watching this video. If you did like this video, why not give me a thumbs up and share it with your friends? You can subscribe to the channel by clicking on my gorgeous little face right over there. You can follow me on all the various social media platforms right below. And last but certainly not least, if you've got a few extra minutes, why not check out one of the lovely videos floating right over here. Later.